You are Yahweh. 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 Alpha and Omega. Why don't you just lift up your hands and close your eyes? You are Yahweh, Alpha and Omega. One more time, sing with me. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Dino kusimuzirai wakangaripo waripo na nasi acharangaripo. You are Yahweh, Alpha and Omega. You are Yahweh, Alpha and Omega. You are Yahweh. 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 Alpha and Omega. And Omega. You are Yahweh. You are Yahweh. Ino kurumita imari. Ino semutila. Sitarenu. Hakuna mwe wakaita teli. Alpha and Omega. Come on, guys, one more time. You are You are Yahweh. Alpha. Just open your mouth and worship your God. Come on. In your own words of love. Come on. Worship the Lord wherever you are. Come on. I wish they were worship.
Ang pamilya doon, Swag.
I wanna love you
this love, love that I'm feeling? I wanna know now. I wanna know why I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love you. I wanna love and treat you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter on my single bed. We'll share the same room. Shall provide the bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Love that I'm feeling. Yeah. Well. Oh yes, I know. Yes, I know. Yes, I know now. Oh yes, I know now. So I'm willing and able. Yes, I throw my cards on your table. Together with them. And we'll share, oh yeah, honor. And we'll share the same room. You know, shall provide the bread. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love that I'm feeling? I wanna say it again. Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love that I'm feeling? Hey. Well. Oh yes, I know now. I'm willing and able. So I throw my cards on your table. I wanna love you and treat you right. But I wanna love you. Yes, every day and every night. And we'll be together. You know, with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter. Come on, be on my single bed. We'll share the same room. Rastafari provide my bread. Love that I'm feeling. Love that I'm feeling. Yeah. Oh yes, I know now.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was Bob Marley's son, Ziggy Marley. Thank you very much for joining. Yeah. We have some issues on the show today. We have we'll be talking about La Republique. We saw them crying for losing a game. But there's much to that, okay? When you have a country that is not well, it's a banana republic. What do you expect? You expect failure. You expect bankruptcy. You expect corruption. That's what they call a failed state. When the government cannot, support for the past years, it's a corrupt government. And since the government has not been changed for past years, the people who are there are very reluctant for change. They don't want change. So they keep one person there for 20 years. It's okay. Okay. The president just changed ministers from left one ministry to another, one ministry to another. And what do you expect? The people cannot even address people. They don't even know what they're doing. They don't even know what they're saying. They're just so old that, that's what they call valedictorian. They are all valedictorians. They don't even know what they're doing. They are so old that they needed to go and have rest. This has been 40 years of failure, 40 years of failure and counting. Okay. If people still stay in power after 40 years of failure, then there's a problem. That is why we are, when you see things happen like that, it has a lot of impact on the people. The people are not happy. The Ambazonians are not happy. The La Republique people are not happy also. They feel the pain. They feel the pinch. But Biya prefer to keep doing this illegal occupation just to serve his people, his ego, and his henchmen, the corrupt henchmen. But this generation of Ambazonians is a never again generation. Yes, as since he declared his illegal occupation, the people of Southern Cameroon have made up their mind that they will not allow this to happen. That is what is happening for the past 6 years and counting. Okay, if you see what is going on in that country, see how the people are still crying. If the people there are not even satisfied, there are about 20 million people there. Ambazonians is about 8 million. If the 20 million people who are there cannot have daily bread, what do you think these people can give to you? Talking to the federalists, we want federalism, we want federation, we want federation. The federation that was there was annulled, was cancelled by Aijo. Now, you want federation again. Do you think these people can keep their promise? Do you think they can maintain the same federal system that was approved by the United Nations? I don't think so. So those of you who are still dreaming to stay in this country, be careful what you wish for. This is Kavaye Yege. He's a member of their parliament there. Old man cannot even talk. People don't even listen what he's saying again. Instead of going to rest, for the young ones to follow.
4 séances, 2, 3 consacrées aux questions orales adressées aux membres du gouvernement et au débat d'orientation budgétaire.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
I did not hear what he said. If some of you heard what he said, please help me, because This is really sad. I did not hear what he said because when somebody speaks like this, do you understand him?
4 séances, dont 3 consacrées aux questions orales adressées aux membres du gouvernement et au débat d'orientation budgétaire.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Oh, qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? Oh, so, qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
I did not hear. I did not understand what he said. Then if you think that you understood what he was saying, listen to this one if you understand this one, because maybe that one it's not clear.
De leur père, chers enfants, laissez, je vous en prie, laissez d'introduire les voleurs dans les concessions des parents. Parce que sinon, demain, vous irez ba shungo ne sunura rabza gaman le kwala bada.
Very good. That is the Speaker of the National Assembly of the Banana Republic. Yes. Because he cannot say anything. He doesn't even know what he's saying. But they allow him there. Right? Yes. That is the country for you. That is your beloved country for you. We are gone. Ambazonia is gone. So you'll be dealing with that, those federalists. Yes. They were crying yesterday that the guy who is a Cameroonian scored a goal for Switzerland. People who came to play for your country, you do not accept them. You are there crying that they are scoring goal in your country. This is a country that does not allow people with dual nationality. If you have another country's nationality, they don't accept you as a person of that country. What is this dual nationality all about? It's all about to block foreign people, foreign investors who, especially because the majority of foreign investors are Southern Cameroonian. Most Southern Cameroonian, majority of that 8 million people you hear of, almost half is abroad. So those people who want to come back home now, they will say you are a foreigner because you have a US passport. When on the US passport, even if you have a foreign passport, it's always written country of origin, country of birth. It's there on the passport. So no matter where you take nationality from, it should not disturb your country of origin. And the dual nationality thing is a law that has been there forever. You remember when someone like Ndede Yango, the musician, wanted to come to contest for the musician association thing. They said, "Oh, he's an American." That's a musician who has been singing for long. Because he went abroad for something, his business. When he want to come back home to bring in that music knowledge that he acquired abroad, they say no. They don't want him. When Biya himself took the nationality of Swiss, took nationality of France, but why don't they say, okay, he has dual nationality? But when players like this want to come to play in their country, they start saying that they have dual nationality. So okay, now they are crying that he's caught. The other players that we know that have good skills like Mbappe, this is Umtiti. They all grew in Cameroon. They were born there. Their parents came there and pleaded for the government to accept them in the La Republic national team. They did not accept. Now they are losing matches. They are losing this game. They are losing support. Nobody has any trust for they say in the winter anymore because they lose games all the time. It's because of this bottleneck corrupt system that they have. Mbappe is now the world best player, the highest paid player in the world. From Cameroon. So this is the corrupt nature that we are trying to avoid because we don't want to get into this mess. It's a total mess. Yes. Why should you refuse people to come back and invest in your country? Why should you refuse people who want to come and play soccer in your country? Why? They have to give you bribe. They have to give money. They have to pay your country. It's terrible. They have to pay you money. That's what they want. I'm just happy that some of their own people are learning and they are getting to know what is happening. Take a listen to this lady. She explained very well. Those who don't understand French, I'm gonna explain to you guys. Oh no, this is one. Okay.
On cherche un très bon fond d'écran. On annule. Bon, on rentre là. Les cas comme Mbolo Chou, on va les vivre de plus en plus pour la bonne et simple raison que vous nous faites chier au Cameroun. Vous nous faites chier. Voilà. Pour la bonne et simple, vous nous faites chier. Vous nous torturez. Vous ne voulez pas donner aux gens les pièces d'identité. Vous ne voulez pas faire les actes de naissance. Vous avez mis la mafia dans l'administration. On va à la mairie pour faire l'acte d'enfant, il faut choco. On va à tel endroit pour faire la pièce d'identité, il faut choco. On va pour faire telle chose, il faut choco. Les cas comme Mbolo Chou, on va de plus en plus les rencontrer. On va de plus en plus être confrontés à cela. À cause de qui? À cause de vous. C'est de votre faute. Si nos enfants fuient le pays, c'est de votre faute. Si les enfants là prennent d'autres nationalités, c'est de votre faute. Parce que vous n'avez pas pu les garder. C'est de votre faute. C'est pas la faute à quelqu'un, c'est de votre faute. Vous voulez quoi? On va te soulever. Il dit que ici, là, c'est le fan club des Mbolo Chou. Donc, quand vous entrez, vous mettez les guns et vous partagez. Si vous ne supportez pas Mbolo Chou,
these children are taking foreign nationalities. It's good.
Si vous ne supportez pas Mbolo Chou, la sortie est à gauche et ça ne chauffe pas. C'est de ça qu'il s'agit. On accouche les enfants à l'étranger. On les accouche à l'étranger. On veut les faire comprendre que nous sommes Camerounais. On veut garder notre nationalité camerounaise. Des enfants grandissent. On ne les cache pas les origines. Encore heureux. On garde nos origines. On les amène au Cameroun quand on dit qu'il faut qu'ils jouent au football. On dit que pour jouer à l'équipe nationale, il faut que tu payes. Il faut que ton père paye. Il faut que ton grand-père paye. Il faut payer le coach. Il faut payer la FECA Foot. Il faut payer ceci, il faut payer cela. Il faut choquer le ministre. Il faut. Aujourd'hui, vous pleurez quoi? Vous pleurez quoi? Vous pleurez quoi? C'est comme ça. Un Camerounais va jouer contre un Camerounais. C'est comme ça.
Je te dis.
À cause de vous. À cause de votre mafia. À cause de l'endroit où vous avez amené notre pays. Quand on parle tous les jours, vous dites que
I hope you guys are understanding. She made this very clear. Okay, to play, you have to go through all kinds of stress. You see, that's why most of our people who have had children from abroad, they don't even tell them that they're gonna play in any, because of the behavior and the way they treat players when they come back home. They will tell you, mon ami, tu m'avais donné combien? How much are you going to give to me? They treat the players as if they don't belong. You see, how can you treat people like that? People are coming to play for their country. You people reject them. Then later you are crying. That team is a mess. Cameroon, the national team there is a mess. It's a mess. It's a mess. And we have very good players from Southern Cameroon, Ambazonian. We have very good players, but they don't select them. They put one. Look at the ball that Fai Collins is playing there. Fai Collins alone. The Fai Collins is the one who is giving all the balls there. One. We have so many good players in northern zone, in southern zone, that they don't have time to go down there and select the players. So many. Most of these players, when they went abroad, they never play football because they know that they don't have hope. One day, most of our guys from Southern Cameroon, many of them are here in America. Good players. You want me to tell you about Calesone? Many of them. Atem Valentines and all those other players that were playing, they were abandoned. They were abandoned because they don't have hope.
Oh, vous voulez ceci. Oh, vous voulez déstabiliser le pays. Oh, ceci. Voilà la conséquence. Voilà la conséquence. Tous ces enfants. Si on croise demain, si on croise la France, c'est Chouameni, comme on dit que Chouameni a vendu le Cameroun. Tous ces enfants. Quand le père de Mbappé vous dit qu'il est venu au Cameroun, quand il voulait que Mbappé vienne jouer au Cameroun, on a demandé les dos pour venir défendre les couleurs de ton pays. Voilà un Mbolo Chou qui joue en Suisse, on ne lui a rien demandé, tout au contraire. C'est la Suisse qui lui donne. Vous voulez quoi? Vous nous gardez le pays, on vous dit, vous ne comprenez pas. On vous dit que vous nous détruisez le pays avec la mafia, vous ne comprenez pas quoi. Nos talents s'en vont briller ailleurs. Vous nous prenez les coulants comme les coups de la tortue et les baoudis et les basogos. Vous les mettez au stade, vous les mettez à l'équipe nationale alors qu'il y a les jeunes, il y a les pépites dehors. Que vous allez laisser dehors, vous allez laisser les pépites. Parce que celui-là qui vient, si sa tête ne plaît pas à un X, on le met de côté. Si sa tête ne plaît pas à un Y, on le met de côté. Si sa tête ne plaît pas à un Z, on le met de côté. C'est comme ça que vous avez instrumentalisé notre pays. On va fonctionner selon vos envies. Selon comme ça vous chante. On va être vos esclaves pour faire briller le Cameroun. Les enfants naissent à l'étranger, on accouche à l'étranger. On n'a pas renié nos nationalités. On veut continuer à être camerounais, mais vous ne nous permettez pas cela. Vous ne nous permettez pas cela. Voilà Mbolo Chou, vous pleurez quoi? Mbolo, j'ai dit que maman, un problème si Massé Koumou, si fan Kouniou, ou t'aimes ballon, qu'à toute coupe du monde de ma pousse suisse. J'ai dit que vous allez lire. Vous allez lire. Continuez la mafia partout. Faites la mafia partout. Faites la mafia. Pays de mafia partout. On vient demander des documents pour l'enfant. Ah, donne d'abord l'argent. Ce que j'ai fait au Cameroun en 2017, ma pièce d'identité est encore au commissariat de Mimboman. Ça fait 5 ans aujourd'hui. Ça fait 5 ans. Ma pièce d'identité est encore bloquée au commissariat de Mimboman. Oh, tu sors d'où? Oh, tu étais où? Ah, vous qui vivez là-bas en Europe, quand vous venez ici, vous voulez faire comme si, C'est comme ça qu'on a parlé insolemment à la maman de Mbolo Chou. Elle a dit que, ah bon, alors mon fils, tu vas aller jouer en Europe. Tu vas rester, tu vas devenir Suisse. Vous nous en voulez pourquoi? C'est vous qui nous chassez. C'est vous qui chassez les Camerounais de votre pays. C'est vous. On a le cœur brisé quand on voit les enfants, nos propres enfants jouer contre eux. On a le cœur brisé. Mais c'est la réalité. C'est ce que vous voulez. C'est ce que vous créez. C'est de votre faute, c'est pas la faute de quelqu'un d'autre. Vous avez installé la mafia partout. Il n'y a pas un endroit où il n'y a pas la mafia. Je dis que partout, vous avez mis la mafia. Partout. Pour faire l'acte, la mafia. Pour faire la pièce d'identité, la mafia. Pour faire même ceci. Bientôt même pour respirer, il y aura la mafia. Partout, vous avez installé la mafia partout au pays. Hein? On accouche les enfants, vous les interdisez de venir jouer au Cameroun. On va venir jouer au Cameroun, donne d'abord 3 millions, donne d'abord 4 millions. Donc, bon, on prend un pourcentage. Si on arrive à tel niveau, si j'ai 10%. Si on arrive à tel niveau, là, j'ai 20%. Si on arrive comme 3 ça. Millions. Oh, est-ce que tu es d'abord Bassa? Est-ce que tu es Bamileke? Est-ce que tu es Eton? Ouais, ça tu m'avais mal parlé hier. C'est ça que je suis, c'est toi qui m'avais mal parlé quand je vais parler dans l'investier. Tant que je suis là, tu ne vas pas jouer. D'accord? C'est moi qui maîtrise, c'est moi qui commande. Que tant que je suis ici, tu ne joues pas. C'est de ça qu'il s'agit. Vous pleurez quoi? Et Mbolo Chou nous a mis ça très profond.
Merci beaucoup, ma sœur.
Quand j'étais au travail, je disais que même si c'est qui est en net aujourd'hui, quand je rentre là, je vous donne ça propre. J'ai dit que quand je rentre,
Ma sœur, merci beaucoup, ma sœur. Tu as bien parlé. Ok? Tu as bien parlé, ma sœur. She just said it all. I don't even have to say anything. For those who can understand French, you have heard it all. The country is corrupt. The country is terrible. And if if a country is corrupt, you don't have to go far to check stuff. The basic thing that happened in the country, you see it. Just the basic. The basic. You don't have to go far to check anything. It's just corrupt. Everything is corrupt. Okay? That's what's happening. Finally, they are crying. What they themselves have planted. That's why they say what you plant is what you reap. What you sow is what you reap. Yes. Okay? This is what this guy is saying. That Biya, he went to the Chinese embassy and saw a document that shows that the government of La Republique has offered land to the Chinese government for almost 150 hectares. We are saying land that is more than maybe half of Belgium. I'm telling you, this is huge piece of land, hectares upon hectares, given to Chinese people to do what we don't know yet, but that is what is happening. The guy is so furious. Listen to him.
Parce que imaginez-vous, mes frères, c'est grave. Moi, j'ai cherché l'information au minage, je ne trouve pas. C'est chez les Chinois que je n'ai pas trouvé à leur ambassade dans la rubrique culture. C'est grave. Hein? 125 000 hectares de terrain. Vous vous imaginez, c'est la superficie de presque de la moitié de la Belgique qu'on a porté de nos Chinois. En vertu de quoi? Et en plus, on ne nous dit même pas ce qu'il y a dans le contrat. Hein? Donc, Paul Biya, lui, il prend ça, il garde ici, il met ça de côté parce qu'il sait que, bon, débrouillez-vous là-bas. Comme il est déjà entre la vie et la mort, il a un moment après. Hein? Quand il va partir là, maintenant, le reste qui va rester là, vous débrouiller. On va maintenant partir suppléer les Chinois pour avoir le terrain. Ça veut dire quoi? On va aller suppléer les Chinois maintenant pour avoir le terrain. Non, mais il faudra vraiment que tout le monde se réveille, qu'on voit que le système, s'il ne va pas. Ça ne va plus. Mon Dieu, c'est handicapé. On nous parlait des dettes. Moi, je ne suis pas encore tombé sur le fichier des dettes, mais quand je vois vraiment tout ce que tout le monde avance, les dettes, hein, si je peux voir le cabinet, si je peux me référer au référent d'un cabinet comptable de Yaoundé, on nous parle de près de 45 millions, c'est 40 milliards, hein, 40 000 milliards de francs CFA. On a pris l'argent là pour faire quoi avec, mes frères? Où sont les routes que Paul Biya a conçues quand tous les jours à Douala on voit les inondations qui ne font que tuer les gens? Où sont les routes que Paul Biya nous a mis en route? Où sont les hôpitaux? Où sont aucune infrastructure, rien de chez rien? On nous parle que Paul Biya fait ceci, Paul Biya fait cela. Il a prêté l'argent là pour faire quoi? Pour envoyer les gens. Où sont les agents? Où t'as dit, même les trucs qu'on nous parlait des caméras coordonnées, même nous les quasters, 2 places. On ne voit plus rien ne vole. Plus rien ne vole. On est endetté partout. On est endetté chez les Chinois. On est endetté chez les Français. Hein? Paul Biya n'a pas signé les contrats de forêt pour 150 ans. Mais est-ce que ça, ce n'est pas la sorcellerie? 150 ans, c'est-à-dire que donc, toute une génération va mourir. Ils ne vont jamais profiter de la forêt là. Ça, c'est le mauvais cœur. Ça, c'est le mauvais cœur. Comment vous pouvez signer un contrat avec un autre pays pour 150 ans? Imaginez-vous même que les places qu'on a données aux Chinois là demain, qu'est-ce qu'ils commencent à creuser l'or là? Est-ce que les experts camerounais sont où? Où sont ces experts camerounais qui octroient les terres pour les recherches, qui octroient les terres minières, hein, à un pays tiers? Et on ne nous parle pas des clauses du contrat. Imaginez-vous que ces Chinois là seulement retirent près de 1 tonne d'or par mois ou par trimestre. 1 tonne d'or ou plus même. Cette tonne d'or là représente déjà combien de milliards de francs CFA? Est-ce que Paul Biya réfléchit même pour savoir que franchement, il aurait même fallu seulement de 1 ou 2 ans de contrat de Chinois pour récupérer, pour solder tous les dettes qu'on a, hein, et récupérer notre propre terrain nous-mêmes? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a qui peut porter tout y vend? C'est quelle méchanceté ça, je ne comprends même pas. C'est quelle méchanceté? Et en plus, l'information, ils ne veulent même pas donner. Ces gens-là prennent le Cameroun, pourquoi? Ce n'est pas votre propriété. Ce n'est pas le chez vous. C'est quoi? Ça nous appartient, nous tous. Dis ben, il y a quoi même? C'est quoi? Non, mais des bandes de vieillards qui n'arrivent même plus à réfléchir, qui ne font que signer les contrats avant 20 ans. On va les laisser faire? Ça va nous laisser? Vous savez que vous avez des enfants aussi? Si on faisait ça à vos enfants, quelles seraient vos réactions?
It's really sad. Mon frère, thank you. Thank you. You said it all. Thank you, man. Because, you know, most of these people don't understand. Look at the land that has been given to by African countries to the Chinese people. See the one of Cameroon. Look at. Huge piece of land. That is it, when you talk about Chinese people invading Africa, if many of these countries have given little piece of land like this, little piece of land, look at the one that Cameroon, Biya gave to these Chinese people for 150 years. I hope that land doesn't concern Ambazonian. So that's it. Because if any contract that is signed between La Republic and Chinese or any country concerning Ambazonia is null and void. Yes, we will not take any contract that is signed. Any business going on in Ambazonia is null and void, because you know, see people in a crisis, you come and be signing contract. That is really demonic, because you cannot be signing contract when people are dying. The people are dying. They are killing the people for their resources. Then you come and be signing contract for those resources. So that is what we are talking about. And any country who is coming now to sign any contract with La Republic about Southern Cameroon is a waste of time, and is what they call double dealing or 419. Don't go and waste your money. Don't go and put your money where you will not see the dividend, okay, or the return on investment. If this land that they're talking about, 150 hectares of land, I'm telling you, this land is almost half. They say almost half of Belgium. Then calculate Malta, these small countries, all these small countries. How can you send a land, give a land to people more than a country? Look at the statistics. Look at the size of the district. That is a country. That's where you know the height of corruption. This guy just said that he went to the Chinese embassy and saw the document. See, and he doesn't even know when the contract is gonna. He said for 150 years. So 150 years, it means that you can stay for this. You don't even know the content. That's what he's saying. Excuse. So that is it. Then that's why people will tell you that Africa is poor. That it's not poor. Okay, it's this kind of things that make us, they say Africa is poor. Africa is not poor. It's just this kind of thievery that's going on. Okay, it is sad, but that's what happens. Okay, take a listen to this Japanese and let's listen to him.
Maintenant, admettant que les Africains arrivent à s'inspirer de cette culture, la culture japonaise, comment faire pour que l'Afrique ne soit plus un continent à problème et qu'elle soit enfin respectée comme on le souhaiterait?
Eh bien, vous savez, on a coutume de dire que l'Amérique est riche parce que les Américains sont riches. Mais on a aussi coutume de dire que l'Afrique est riche, mais que les Africains sont pauvres, et même très pauvres. Alors, pourquoi une telle contradiction concernant l'Afrique? Mais tout simplement parce que l'Afrique a une économie du XVIIIe siècle, et que les Africains continuent encore à exporter leurs richesses, c'est-à-dire leurs matières premières, aux grandes sociétés européennes qui les valorisent, qui les transforment en Europe et encaisser ainsi à leur place, c'est-à-dire à la place des Africains, l'énorme plus-value de la transformation. On peut alors dire que l'Afrique a certes acquis l'indépendance politique, mais pas son indépendance économique. Et pour cela, prenons l'exemple du café. Vous savez que le cours du café vert, fixé à Londres, a baissé de 80% en 8 ans. Alors vous savez aussi qu'aucune entreprise au monde ne peut supporter une telle baisse de prix sans tomber en faillite. Or, c'est ce qui se passe en Côte d'Ivoire et en Afrique. Pire, sur le prix actuel de 370 francs CAF par kilo, CAF ça veut dire coût, assurance et fret, il faut encore enlever les frais des intermédiaires et de transport maritime. Il ne reste donc que 200 francs à peine par kilo à l'Afrique. Et ce même café africain, transformé ensuite par les grandes sociétés en Europe, en café soluble, se vend ensuite à plus de 20 000 francs le kilo à travers le monde. Voilà la contradiction. Et je dirais même l'injustice, elle est là. 200 francs pour l'Afrique qui produit le café et 20 000 francs pour l'Europe qui se contente de transformer le café africain. Et ce qui est vrai pour le café l'est également pour toutes les autres matières premières. Et tant que l'Afrique n'a pas compris cela, eh bien les Africains resteront pauvres, pour ne pas dire misérables.
Wow. Wow. It is really sad because the statistics are just alarming, okay? The statistics are just alarming because when you look at this is a Japanese ambassador, okay? Let me recount what he said. He talked about the custom. It is very customary to say Africa is rich, right? But the Africans are poor. Or the America, okay, they say, so then they have made the Africans to believe that the Americans are rich. Okay. And he said Africa still has the old form of economy. Because you can't be in the 21st century, you are still having the old form of agriculture or the old form of economic system when you are now in this modern day era. Okay. He is the ambassador of Japan. But think of it, Japan doesn't have resources. There is the number one builder of ship. That's why you remember shipbuilding in Japan. The automobile industry is the best, number one in the world. How do you think they have the resources? They have transformed the economy to a production economy. Okay, that is what they have. And some people don't understand the difference between production economy and consumer economy. Okay, most African countries, if not all, are consumer economy. All. And they believe, it's that mentality that they have, that everything from abroad is the best. Oh, is top class. What top class? Everything like today, everything today in America is made in Asia. Yes, Malaysia, China, Korea, everything in America. So you see the things here, you think that is made in America. It's not made in America. It's made in China. So why can America also trust Africa to produce their goods? Okay, that is what we have to start doing. Because if they are trusting China, trusting Malaysia, trusting Singapore, trusting Philippines to produce their goods that America are using today, okay, but why can we Africans not also be shipping our own goods? Why? That is a question we have to ask ourselves. And until I answer those questions, we'll keep that mentality of, oh, we don't have anything, our own is not the best. That is what will happen to us. That's what will happen. Okay.
On revienne sur le franc CFA. Comment expliquez-vous que les chiffres du franc CFA ne figurent pas dans les bilans publiés par la Banque de France?
Je ne l'explique pas, en tout cas, si, il y a une explication peut-être. Il y a des chiffres qui figurent, qui ne sont pas les bons, parce qu'on ne fait figurer, par exemple, que ce qu'on considère comme visible, c'est-à-dire les comptes d'opération. Les comptes d'opération contiennent, à la Banque de France, ça s'appelle les comptes d'opération, ils contiennent le prélèvement que la France fait sur les exportations en dollars. Les exportations se font en dollars dans le monde, c'est la monnaie du commerce international. Donc, par exemple, le pétrole vendu par tel pays africain, un des 14 pays concernés, l'or, le cacao, le manganèse, l'huile de palme, les VA, sont payés en dollars par les acheteurs dans le monde entier. Ces dollars-là, jusqu'à 1974, je crois, 100% entraient en France. Donc on était exportateur de toutes ces matières-là, sans en être producteur. Et depuis ensuite, c'est passé à 65%. Aujourd'hui, c'est la moitié, 50%, qui entre dans les caisses de la Banque de France et surtout dans les comptes du budget de la France. Ce qui est particulier, c'est ça. Même au temps de la zone sterling, chez les Anglais, ça existait chez les Anglais. Ils ont arrêté tout ça, il y a longtemps. Parce que c'est une ingérence dans la vie des pays, dans leur souveraineté. La monnaie, c'est la souveraineté.
Oui, les anciennes colonies anglaises ont des monnaies nationales.
Oui, nationales. Et même au temps de la sterling, c'était déposé à la Banque d'Angleterre, certes, mais ils pouvaient récupérer leur argent à tout moment. Ça n'était pas intégré au budget britannique.
Et c'est ce que vous dites, François Mattei, il existe 17 milliards d'euros de devises retenues en France, alors que ces milliards devraient être gérés dans les banques centrales africaines.
Absolument, et puis à la disposition, parce que ça représente, au regard du budget français, peut-être pas énormément, mais d'abord, c'est de l'argent qui est placé sur les marchés internationaux, donc la France a des revenus de cet argent-là, ensuite prêté aux Africains. Mais je vais vous dire en 2 mots, c'est très simple. Vous avez des comptes d'opération de tous les pays africains, 14 pays. Quant à la Côte d'Ivoire, il y a des pays qui sont toujours en positif sur leur compte.
Wow. That is a huge revelation from there, okay? He's saying that most of the countries using this French CFA, La République, of course, is part of them. This CFA, all the monies are stored in the French bank, okay? Then these companies are using this money. They can devalue the money. They can increase the money at their own pace, okay? It's not, so the countries themselves don't even have power to raise the money or to devalue the money, okay? It's France doing everything. So that is why we listened to the other guy, the ambassador, the Japanese ambassador, who said that Africa had political independence, but not economic independence. And it's true. Because what is happening today is not economic independence. That is economic dependence. Okay? That is why some countries are trying to still have their money to fit in the global market. But even if you have your currency, the people who control the World Bank, the people who control the world economy, they can still manipulate your money. That is why the power still remains with the colonial powers, the economic power. Yes, that is. So even if you do whatever you do, okay, they have the power. Look at this Nigerian parliamentarian lamenting about this devaluation thing. The naira was very high, but because of this World Bank thing that they just put it down, okay, it's destroyed all the naira money that was really having some climbing very fast.
The tragedy of Nigeria began in 1986 when we did the structural adjustment program. When we were persuaded to devalue our currency every week for 32 years. When I went to school, and many of you are here, the naira was $1.50. The naira was almost £1 sterling. They came here, persuaded some brilliant men from Harvard and the World Bank that weekly devaluation was wonderful. 32 years of devaluing your currency,
right,
until we hit 527. And they were still telling us that the naira was still overvalued. That brought poverty, misery upon us. Then interest rates went to 30%. So nobody could build a factory, start a farm, produce anything, or create jobs. Because every time you bring in a shipload of rice, you also bring in a shipload of unemployment. Because you are transferring your wealth to sustain other economies. Somehow, Nigerians didn't notice it. So we became a nation of importers. Toothpicks. Each year it cost us $18 million. Importing toothpicks. Tomato paste, $400 million. So you talked about tomatoes now. One basket in town now is less than 2,000 naira. The farmers are losing money because the processors don't have enough funds to set up factories. They are going to do tomato paste. It's food-grade stainless steel. You can't just use anything because you'll be putting poison in people's stomachs. 2 factories have started off. I believe by the middle of next year, we can comfortably tell importers of tomato paste to stop. But when you do, you make enemies.
Wow.
Even the rice we're trying to reduce. We have enemies, heavy enemies, people who can kill if they have a chance, because you're spoiling their business. And let nobody take it lightly. These guys have seized this country's economy, they've taken us hostage, and they have no intention of giving up. Because this is a huge market, a very sweet market, and they have taken control. And I'm saying it because I have been in this business for 41 years and I can tell you some history. Abdullah Adamu is here. Import, milk, sugar, toothpicks, toothpaste, handkerchiefs, pencils, we don't make. To cure Nigerians of that malady will take a while. It will take a strong government. That's the truth. And they are not happy that we're cutting down.
Everything imported.
When we cut down, they lose money there. So you see all sorts of publications. We're telling lies. We're not growing rice. We're trying to demoralize the local farmers and make sure that the economy fails. That's the story of imports. Now, I read a story recently in the newspapers. The French ambassador, the champagne ambassador in Nigeria, gave an article to The Guardian. He said Nigerians love life. We are the biggest consumers of champagne on planet Earth, more than the French who make it. There are parties you attend in some places where they only drink is champagne. Of course, the individual is free to spend his money, but his money comes from Nigeria's commonwealth. So on imports, it will take a while for us to get used to local goods and accept that we should consume what we produce and produce what we want to consume. So I take your point. We have to take stern measures to cut down on imports because these young boys and girls who have no jobs today are not going to allow us to carry on enjoying life at their expense. They need jobs. They need jobs. They are children. They've graduated, they've come back home to begin a second childhood because there's no factory to employ them. And the ministries can't take any more.
Wow. It is very important to emphasize on the points that he made. The fact that the people that are controlling these currencies, is so hard for you to challenge them because they control the currency, right? They And even the world businesses too, like what he said, is true. Only toothpick it will cost so much. He was talking of tomato, that they have started producing tomato now only in Nigeria, no more in import. Because Nigeria is a big market. Africa as a whole is a big market. So anything coming from abroad, the custom duty, they charge, everything is so expensive. You know, I remember when this company was in Cameroon, LG Electronic. We used to bring the TVs not from the headquarters in South Korea, but from Nigeria, because the company said that they would prefer to spend money and open a plant that they'll be doing coupling. So they bring the TV, the parts, because the custom duty is expensive if you bring a full-fledged TV, even cars. So what people do is that they do what we call the PSMang. They put it all in parts. So it'd be like spare parts. Okay, but that's how the business works. Because if you come with something full like a car, they don't care the age of that car. They will just charge you. But when you put them in pieces, people, so it makes now most companies prefer to bring their stuffs in parts so that they can sell it and make some money, because the custom duty is so high at the port of, it's so terrible when you have that kind of system where the port is not even controlled by the government, that the government can check on the revenue coming in so that they can reduce the price that they charge on goods coming in. It's a foreign company called Bolero. Bolero is it's a French company that is in charge of all the containers going into La Republique, Douala Seaport, and the one that are leaving. So they can put any price cap. The government will have no say. Nobody know the contract that Bolero signed. How can one company be in charge of your railway and your seaport and also in charge of other things? Are there not companies there that can manage this thing? Why should you privatize the whole country? The youths don't have nothing. It is really alarming. Okay, it's really alarming. But I want this our brother who sum it up all. Take a listen.
Africa people, now read this news for no one know whether you be Nigeria or you be Ghana or you be Sierra Leone or Liberia or South Africa. This news, it go touch on now. And I don't know who do this audio. Somebody now send the audio to me. But before I go play this audio for now, I want to just tell that person, say, guy, you get brain. A lot of things wey they pass through for Africa, now the guy just talk under 5 minutes, abi 3 minutes. Everything wey they pass through. The guy touched the India and the now does all the people get brain. No. The reason why we they suffer like this, now because of some Africa people, una don't know how to do research, una don't know how to read history. Both the fake one and una not just one. Everybody just they wait me one pastor or imam or one teacher, they tell them what to do. Now because they suffer so. This guy finish her. He define what they call scam. What they call scam. I listen to this. I say no. Only me one cannot listen to this audio because these are the kind of things one I need to the turn. I'm
going to read to you guys. Please pardon me. It's a 3 minutes read, and I'll take my time to read it to you guys. Moderators, please, am I allowed?
Go ahead. We're listening, but just make it fast.
All right. Thank you. All right. The title of the article is "Do you want to know what a scam is?" That is the question. Now, a scam is having the Bible translated into Swahili, Igbo, Yoruba, Zulu, Taswana, Ndebele, and every other African language, but having zero scientific book translated into a single African language. That is a conspiracy. That is a trap, and that is a scam. Someone who can be scammed with the same trick over and over again for decades upon decades is considered a fool, and their gullibility and lack of critical thinking make them willing participants in their own demise. I have walked into different libraries and I have seen university science books translated into Chinese, Russian, Portuguese, French, German, Spanish, and so forth. I have seen Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill translated into French. I have seen the Japanese version of A Man's Search for Meaning. I have seen a Spanish version of The Alchemist. I have seen the Korean version of The Art of War. All these books, I have seen them in various languages, but not in any African language. You will never find a church in Africa where the English-speaking preacher would not have a native translator next to them doing the translation. Here's where the scam comes in. You also will never find a school in Africa where the English-speaking teacher will be having a native translator next to them translating chemistry, physics, mathematics, geography, economics, etc. to the students. I have seen many science books translated into various languages, but none in any African language. The Chinese are taught mathematics in Chinese. The Japanese are taught engineering in Japanese. They are all taught finance, astrophysics, medicine, accounting, geology, management, government, and so on in their languages. The only book that Africans have had in their language is the Bible. And the only time Africans have something translated to them in their language is in a church. Important historical facts. Think seriously about this. The black African, the wretched of the earth, is the only member of the human race who has been brainwashed to think that his ancestors bequeathed him with a curse that has prevented him from attaining aspired goals and life desires. Almost every misfortune he encounters on earth is the fault of some ancestors who must be bound and cast with the fire of the Holy Ghost in Jesus' name. The white people don't have terrible ancestors who have done terrible things. No, it's only the black ancestors. Over the years, the black ancestors have been so vilified by Christians, they pay tithes, stay up all night, fast and pray to destroy the African ancestor in the name of Jesus. The black ancestor is so wicked, he cursed his own kids. Having cursed his ancestors who gave him life, the black man is roaming around the world like a tortoise without a shell. He has no backbone, zero identity, thus no race respects him. He is lynched in Malaysia, incarcerated in Cambodia. He is shot like a dog in the streets of America. In Europe, he cleans the white man's shit and they spit on him. Why won't they? A man who hates himself and despises his roots deserves no respect for whatsoever. John Hawkins was a foremost English slave trader, a thief, and by contemporary moral standard, he can as well be called a terrorist. John Hawkins made 3 trips to West Africa in the 1560s and stole Africans whom he sold to the Spanish in America. On returning to England after the first trip, his profit was so handsome that Queen Elizabeth I became interested in directly participating in his next venture, and she provided for that purpose a ship named Jesus. Hawkins left with Jesus to steal some more Africans, and he returned to England with such dividends that Queen Elizabeth made him a knight. Hawkins chose as his coat of arms the representation of an African in chains. Please, am I still audible?
You
Yeah,
are.
we're listening. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm going further.
Wow, this guy is incredible. He's bringing in a lot of issues that we face in most African countries, and he's just correct. You know, when he talk about the issue of vilification of our ancestors, he talk about the issue of brainwash. You know, that we have brainwashed our own ancestors. Okay, why the white man does not brainwash their ancestors? They hail them, and it's true. Okay, that no book has been written in science, no, you know, in our local dialects. Okay, even the Bible is only the Bible has some translations, but science books, educational books, okay, everything is English or French, Spanish. You know, they mention the Chinese. The Chinese, they respect their language. They don't want anything to. Okay, that's why the Chinese people, they are very protective, very, very protective of, you know, of their country. Whatever happened in China, they call it internal matter. Internal, they say don't come and interfere into our internal matter. And they know that's why America don't play with China. The Europeans don't play with Chinese. They know. Even the Koreans and the Japanese don't play with the Chinese. They are good at copying technologies. I'm telling you, they will see this. If a Chinese man come to your house and see a television, takes photos of it, know that he's going to produce that same television the following day. Most griefs, these logos or brands of shoes or TV, they have changed it. They will go on Samsung, they have Samsung. Adidas, they have Abibas. They have it. Nike, they have Nikos. They have changed the grief. They will do the same thing, but they just change that grief, change the. It's the same thing. If you go to buy a phone, like in China, you will see about 5 different kinds of phones which are the same, but they will tell you this one is very expensive. This one is for going to America. This other phone is the same phone. If it's, for example, iPhone 10, that iPhone 10, you have about 5 different qualities. Number 1 quality is going to America. They don't play with America because America will check everything. Okay, that this product is original, and that's why they don't play with American goods. They do the good, very good stuff for America. The second class, they say second class go to Europe. That's second class, but that's same phone. The third class, they say this one goes to other Asian countries. Okay. Fourth, Africa. Yes, that's what they do. Then the fifth one is the last. That one is refurbished. Phones that are refurbished phones. Phones that they just move their cover and put new cover. They sell it back. It's called refurbished phone. But that's how they work. And their business is thriving. They have made their business, their country to be economically stable. They have made their country to be production. They produce everything. Most of the things Chinese they consume, they produce them. They import very, very little from abroad. Very, very little. They produce their things. Okay. That's it. So it's just a little bit strange, but that's what is happening. Okay. So thank you all. Thank you all for watching. We're gonna see another day. I want to thank you guys for watching. I know you guys are online, watching from YouTube, those watching from Facebook. Thank you for watching. Okay, so I'm gonna end here by giving you this nice song. So you get a little bit of it, okay?
Of the God who was, who is, and is to come. Jesus, and in you I trust. My life is in your hands, Jesus. You are the miracle working God. You are Yahweh. 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 Alpha and Omega. You are Yahweh, Alpha, Omega, the beginning and the end. You are Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. You sing that.